what has made me different from 15 to 50 is that I am done. I am done with being sexually assaulted, and henceforth I am putting men on notice. If you touch me without my permission, I will break your hand. When I was 15, I was sexually assaulted during the Muslim pilgrimage Hajj. I was sexually assaulted by two different men, one who grabbed my ass, and the second man was a Saudi policeman who grabbed my breast. And at the time, I was so horrified at what was happening to me, I froze and burst into tears. So that was in 1982. Fast forward to 2018. I was in a club on Friday night with my beloved. We were dancing. I felt a hand on my ass and I thought, oh no. I immediately turned around. I found the man. I knew it was him. I tugged at his shirt. He fell. I pounced on him and I punched him about 10 to 15 times, all the while yelling, don't you ever touch a woman again, don't you ever touch a woman again, until he was able to kind of squirm free, and then I smacked his face and he managed to flee. When he grabbed my ass, that is violence. When I punched him, that is self-defense. I had been following the Larry Nassar trial, and I was watching the testimony of these women. And one of them said to him, Larry, I'm here to remind you that little girls don't stay little.
They grow into strong women that return to destroy your world.
Over and over, I was watching these women with all this rage, justifiable rage, come out. And then Ursula Le Guin died. She said, you are all volcanoes. When we erupt, when women speak their anger and their truth, it changes the maps of the world. It changes the geography of the world. And I thought, how beautiful. And then last week, I launched #MosqueMeToo. And while it was really heartening to see so many Muslim women share their stories with me, which I know were painful to share, reading their stories unstitched something I thought I had fixed inside me. We are caught between a rock and a hard place. And the rock are Islamophobes and racists who want to demonize all Muslim men, and they will weaponize the words of Muslim women against Muslim men. And the hard place is the Muslim community that wants to defend all Muslim men and wants to silence Muslim women and say, anything you say will be used by the Islamophobes and racists. And that Muslim community too easily throws Muslim women under the bus. The way we fight against demonization of Muslims is to take care of our own. It is obvious that this is not about being Muslim or not, because the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, has been accused of sexual harassment and violence by at least 20 women. He's not Muslim. Harvey Weinstein isn't Muslim. Matt Lauer isn't Muslim. This is patriarchy. I own my body. Not my family, not the state, not the street, not the mosque, not the church, not the temple. I own my body. And whether you're in a sacred space called Mecca in Saudi Arabia for the Muslim pilgrimage, or you're in a club in Montreal, Canada, there is something called patriarchy. And patriarchy is institutionalized misogyny that enables and protects men to control women's bodies. At 15, I couldn't turn around and punch the Saudi policeman who grabbed my breast. But at 50, I am done. And I did turn around and I punched the man who sexually assaulted me around a dozen times. And it was worth it.